Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nicholson Arena for today's basketball game between your Central Washington Wildcats and the Linfield Wildcats. We got a battle of the Wildcats here in Nicholson today. It will be a good one. Let's dive into some of Linfield's season so far. The Linfield Wildcats are currently on a 4-game win streak. They went on a 4-game win streak before they fell to Western Oregon this Monday, 73-65. So, fellow GNAC team, Western Oregon, ended the win streak for the Wildcats. Else they would have been riding a 5-game win streak into today's game. You can see the Wildcats have taken the floor, Central Washington, that is. For CW, we have our leaders. Points per game, Asher Kai leads with 21.2 points per game. Rebounds per game, Kai also leads that category with 9.2. Sonny Huerta is a facilitator as well as a scorer for the Wildcats. She has 35 assists. Kai has 14 steals for Central Washington. Blocks, Aaliyah Finch leads the Cats with 6. Central Washington is shooting 72.7% from the field. That's for Finch. Finch also shoots well from the field and blocks, so it's great to have a tall presence on the inside and someone who can put up offensive numbers as well. The three-point percentage, Riley Leishman leads the team at 50%, and Malia Smith is 100% from the free throw line. So those are your Central Washington stats leaders. For Linfield, Linfield's averaging 63.6 points per game. Their leader is Jillian Landis. She is averaging 11.6 per game herself and 5.6 rebounds per game, as well as 5 blocks on the season. Ella Koblen's their main point guard. She's averaging 10.3 points per game, and she leads the team with 16 three-pointers. And she also leads the team in assists with 26. It makes sense. If you're the main point guard, you're going to have a lot of assists. Then you have number 3, Mickey Vermeulen. She is averaging 8.9 points per game, 9.4 rebounds per game, and has 6 blocks. And then you wrap that up with Eve Burke. She's number 4. She's averaging 8.7 points per game, 6.3 rebounds per game, and 6 steals. We'll see what the Cats can do today. I'm looking forward to seeing what Annalie Coronado does for Central Washington. I was messing with the audio and everything a couple days ago up here and saw her practicing and shooting, and she looked good. So we'll see what she can do for the Central Washington Wildcats today. On the other end, can the Cats control Linfield? Can they control Jillian Landis? If they can control Landis, then they'll be great. Landis is the main scorer for the Wildcats, so they can control Landis, shut her down. Central Washington should be successful today. We'll take a little bit of a longer break and then be back here after starting lineups and anthem for some action. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for Central Washington versus Linfield University basketball. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Nicholson Arena, where we're 7 minutes away from the start of this one between Central Washington and Linfield. Let's go quickly over the Great Northwest Athletic Conference standings for the season right now. So far, Montana State Billings leads. They're 2-0 in the GNAC, 10-2 overall. Your Central Washington Wildcats are in second place, 2-0 in GNAC play, 8-3 overall. Seattle Pacific's in third, also 2-0, but 4-6 overall. Central Washington's arch rival, Western Washington, sits at fourth at 1-0 overall in conference play and 7-2 throughout their season. Western Oregon is fifth, Northwest Nazarene sixth, Simon Fraser seventh, Alaska Anchorage eighth, St. Martin's ninth, and Alaska Fairbanks 10th. And then the leaders stats-wise for the GNAC, offensively, Montana State Billings leads with 74 points per game. Defensively, Western Washington leads, allowing 56.3 points per game. Scoring margin, MSUB is at plus 15.8. Free throw percentage, your Central Washington Wildcats lead that with an 84.4% at the line. Field goal percentage, Northwest Nazarene is shooting 45%. Three-point percentage, Northwest Nazarene is shooting 37%. Rebounding margin goes to MSUB. Blocks per game, Western Washington with 6.9. Assists per game, MSUB is 16.4. Steals per game, University of Alaska Anchorage are 13.2. And turnover margin, Anchorage has a +4 turnover margin. We got upcoming games tomorrow. The men play at 4 p.m. They play Cal State San Marcos. If you can make it out to that one, here in Ellensburg, it's dollar night. Select concessions are only $1. So, yeah, you should definitely make it out for that dollar night. It'll be a fun one tomorrow night. The men, I would say the men are favored in that game by just a bit. Cal State San Marcos is a very good team. They made the NCAA tournament their previous years, and they're coming off of a good win against the 10th ranked team in Division II, Chico State. So we'll see how that goes. Just about 4.5 minutes away from the start of this one. Central Washington versus Linfield coming at you next here on the Wildcat Network. Stay tuned. Welcome back here at Nicholson Arena where we're going through starting lineups. You see it on the screen there. The big players here for the Wildcats. Can Copeland orchestrate the offense? And can Landis just do her thing and dominate down in the paint?
The head coach of the Wildcats is Casey Bunn-Wilson. The assistant coaches are Jeremy Vanderboer.
Really interesting to see what Janessa Iniguez can do for the Wildcats. Now for your Central Washington Wildcats.
Brought to you by Legends Casino.
This starting lineup is brought to you by Legends Casino.
Pascagoula, Oregon, number 5, Shelby Blodgett.
You see it on the screen.
Guard from Whittier, California, number 10, Sunny Huerta. Guard from Colfax, Washington, number 21, Asher Kai.
So for the starters for
Guard from Honolulu, Hawaii, number 22, Tori Maida.
the Central Washington Wildcats, we have number 5, Shelby Blodgett, number 10, Sunny Huerta, number 21, Asher Kai, number 22, Tori Maida, and number 32, Riley Leishman. Head coach for Central Washington is Randy Richardson Thornley, assisted by Jessica Richardson and Alyssa Fisher. For the Wildcats, their head coach is Casey Bunn-Wilson.
Cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner.
And
Racial or sexist
assisted by Jeremy Vanderboer and Maggie Smith.
student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the competition site.
Here we go. This should be a fun one. I'm excited. Hope you're excited back home.
The use of tobacco products is also prohibited within the sporting venue.
And it should be a good one. Here we go. It'll be Blodgett and Landis on the tip. Blodgett bats it back, and Tori Maida corrals it. Blodgett hands it off to Huerta. Huerta goes inside, trying to find Asher Kai. It's batted away and corralled by Landis. Landis now swings it over to Vermeulen. Vermeulen to Copeland. Cats in a little bit of zone defense. Vermeulen skitters the baseline, finds a pass. That pass, though, is off the mark. Saved, but another turnover. Back-to-back turnovers. The Linfield Wildcats corral it. Copeland to Vermeulen with 17 of the shot clock. Driving in is Burke. The shot off the front rim and out. Rebound by Asher Kai, and she's fouled by Burke.
Foul, number 4, Eve Burke, her first personal foul.
First foul of the game, first personal for Burke. Wildcats with another chance here for the first bucket of the contest. Where's this pass? Tipped out front by Vermeulen. Now they get it in. Up and in is Iniguez for the basket. Janessa Iniguez puts Linfield on the board. Kai for 3, no. Rebound goes to Linfield. You see Copeland. Copeland to Burke. Burke into Landis, back to Copeland. Copeland spots up for the 3, puts it up. It rims out, rebound, Blodgett. Sunny darting in, passes it over to Leishman. Now they swing it back. Kai straight away for 3. Misses long. Rebound, Blodgett. Her pass out, deflected, but they get it back out to Kai. Kai to Maida. Maida with a fantastic pass into Huerta, but it's blocked down by Landis. The ball will go out of bounds. Linfield basketball.
Subbing in for the Wildcats, number 13, Capri Sims.
Capri Sims in the game for Central Washington, as well as number 1, Annalie Coronado. Landis up top. Swings it over. The hook shot from Copeland is off the mark. Now the Cats push the pace in transition. Mishandled by Sims, out of bounds. Linfield basketball. 2-0 here in the first 2.5 minutes of play. They swing it over to Janessa Iniguez. She has the game's only basket. Back over to Landis. Landis surveying. Now Copeland gets it inside to Landis. Landis working on Sims. Wild shot. Missed everything. Corralled by Huerta. Sonny finds Capri Sim, and that's the first basket. Capri Sims with a great cut to the basket and was rewarded with 2 points. We're all tied up at 2 here with 6:50 left in the first quarter. That pass intended for Landis is off the mark. Coronado down the floor. Now Kai driving it on Vermeulen, kicks it back out to Maida for 3. That one is short. Rebound from Landis, and Linfield takes it the other way. Nice pass in. And the layup attempt no good from Vermeulen. Vermeulen saves it though. Gets it back out to Burke. Burke out to Landis. Now Copeland receives the ball again. Ella Copeland driving. Finding a teammate, and that'll be a foul. Good awareness from Vermeulen to put it up and get fouled. And she'll have 2 shots at the line. Coronado with her first foul. Mickey Vermeulen at the line. She puts that one up, and it's in. Swishes home. Three to 2. Puts it up and in. 4-2. Vermeulen connects on a pair from the free throw line. Coronado's wide open under the basket. They get it to her, and she puts the layup in. Coronado ties it at 4. Copeland tried to find Iniguez did, but illegal screen on Copeland. It'll be Wildcat basketball after the foul. Maida in the corner. Finds Sims. It's batted out by Iniguez. So the Wildcats will trigger it in from the baseline. Quick inbound to Kai. Kai gets a screen from Sims. Thought about a 3. Good closeout from Vermeulen. Now Coronado with a nifty pass into Capri Sims, who finishes the layup. Fantastic pass there by Coronado. A lot of congestion in the lane, but she found space and made a good pass, and it paid off with a bucket. Cats take the first lead of the game for 6-4. On the other end, the 3 from Landis is off the mark. Rebound by Kai. Central Washington takes it the other way. Coronado near the baseline, goes inside to Sims. Capri Sims working down low. Sims with an acrobatic layup. Offhand, spinning layup, and she's on fire. 8-4, Central leads. Iniguez at the elbow. Janessa Iniguez drives in, tries to find Landis, does. Landis' shot is off the mark. Good save from Burke. Burke over to Vermeulen. Vermeulen up top. Finds Burke. Burke to Iniguez. Iniguez with 4 on the shot clock. Steps back into a 3. That one's short. Rebound by Eve Burke. Now they swing it back into Copeland. Copeland will call the play. Elbow 3 for Vermeulen. Give it to her.
3 points. Number 3, Mickey Vermeulen.
Maida to Sonny. Sonny. Back into Sims. Why not give it to her again? And 1. Wow. That was fun. If you're Capri Sims, you are having a fun time right now. We'll check how many points she has. I know she has at least 6 as we go into a timeout.
Media timeout.
Media timeout. Our first media timeout. Central leads 10-7. It's been all Capri Sims. Let's see how many points she has. I'm thinking 6. Yep. Capri Sims has 6 points. Mickey Vermeulen for Linfield has 5. Linfield was the only 3 on the day. Cats are 5 for 9 from the field. Linfield struggled so far, 2 of 10. 10-7, Cats lead. It's the start you wanted if you're Central Washington. You want to establish that post presence, and Capri Sims has been that and then some. And then if you can establish that post presence, it allows you to kick it back out to Kai and Huerta, who can just nail open threes. So that's a great start for the Cat for Central Washington. It's going to be hard not to say the Cats or the Wildcats today, but I'll do my best. Sims will get a free throw coming off the media. 3:56 left in this first quarter, 10-7. Shout out the table crew. Blake, Chris Hines, Austin, and everyone else. We got Evan Bates on the video board. And, of course, we have Kaylee Heath as our PA announcer, Scott Finley and Sean Bissett, as well as Ryan Gallagher on stats. And Sims completes the and one. She'll sub out for a breather. Blodgett comes in. Vermeulen gets it into Amelia Salt, who checked into the game for Linfield out of that timeout. Salt to Burke. Burke back over. Now they swing it. Burke puts it up and in. Good layup from Eve Burke. Also in the game for Linfield is Peyton Bergevin. Huerta driving, puts it up off balance. No, didn't get it to go. Bergevin with the rebound. Gets it over to Salt. Salt to look over to the bench for the play from head coach Casey Bunn Wilson. Burke at the elbow. Gets it over to Salt. Salt back to Bergevin. Bergevin with 12 on the shot clock. Picks up her dribble. The shot and 3 from Meade is off the mark. Asher Kai comes up with it. Allison Meade in the game as well for Linfield. Linfield with lots of subs out of that media timeout. Allison Meade deflects that one out of bounds, so Shelby Blodgett will inbound it for Central Washington. She gets it to Coronado. 11-9, Central Washington leads Linfield. Huerta probing. Huerta takes the jumper and makes it. Wow, what a clean step-back jumper for Sonny Huerta. And then you have Kira Marsh in the game for Central Washington. She almost gets a steal after the basket from Huerta. Salt swings it over. Meade. Now they get it to Burke. Burke back to Salt. Salt's a three-point weapon. She's second on the team in three-pointers this season. Her jumper rings out. Kai on the other end gets a screen from Blodgett. Kai going coast to coast all the way. Missed that one off the glass. Rebound Salt. Salt swings it over to Vermeulen at the top of the key. Vermeulen to Burke. Burke thought about a shot, but passed it off to Vermeulen. Vermeulen drive, kick to Salt. Salt for 3. Missed off the right iron. Coronado will take it the other way as we approach the 1 minute mark here. Coronado for the straightaway 3. Got it. Nothing but nylon for Annalie Coronado. That's the shot I saw her practice. I saw her taking and making in practice. And it paid off there. Salt driving, kicks it back out to Vermeulen for the triple to answer. Yes, Vermeulen answers. Ball on the floor, Linfield trying to get to it, can't. Blodgett comes up with it. Blodgett to Marsh. Now they get it back to Coronado. Coronado drives, stops, pops, and puts it in.
Bucket number 1, Annalie Coronado.
Coronado with a 5-point stretch here, extending Central's lead to 6 with under a minute left in the first quarter. Bump. Sonny Huerta bumped Salt, and that'll be a foul on Huerta.
Number 10, Sonny Huerta. Her first
Now we have subs.
subbing in for Linfield, number 15, Anna Daisy.
Anna Daisy's in the game for Linfield.
Wildcats, number 11, Malia Smith. Number 13, Capri Sims.
And Malia Smith and Capri Sims are back in the game for Central Washington. I think Smith has not checked in yet, so Smith checks in for the first time for Central Washington. Salt gets it inside. Bergman working down low on Sims. Bergman puts it up, misses. Rebound, Kai. Kai with 28 seconds left, 27. Kai drives, puts it up, and that one just rims out. Rebound, Vermeulen. Vermeulen with 20 seconds. Salt. Salt's long pass intended for Daisy, but that one goes over her head and out of bounds. So Central Washington with 13 seconds try to extend their lead from 6 to more. They're up 18-12, 10 seconds left in this first quarter. You see Sonny with it. Sonny wants a screen from Sims. Good screen from Sims. Sonny, straightaway jumper, misses. Rebound, Sonny puts it back up at the buzzer, no. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Our score, Central Washington leads 18-12. So now let's go over that story with Linfield's Anna Daisy. She is Linfield's women's soccer star for all intents and purposes. This season, she led the team with 15 points, had 7 goals and an assist. So she's a dual sport athlete for Linfield. Soccer star and a pretty good basketball player as well. Central leads Linfield 18-12. Second quarter action after the break. Stay tuned. Welcome back here to Central Washington Basketball in Nicholson Arena, where your Central Washington Wildcats lead Linfield 18-12. Bergman inbounded to Salt to start the quarter. Salt swings it to Daisy. Daisy back to Landis. Landis to Salt. Salt for 3. No. Rebound, Tori Maida. Daisy chasing Maida. Smith swings it back over. Sonny for 3. No. Sims with a fantastic rebound. They get it back to Huerta. Huerta hits Sims on the down screen. They get it back to Smith. 7 on the shot clock. Sonny has it. Sonny just has to take the shot and will make it. Great jumper from Sonny Huerta.
Huerta with the bucket.
Now Meade with it at the elbow. Meade gets it to Daisy. Daisy back to Salt. 20-12. Central Washington leads. The straightaway 3 is no good. That was Landis with the straightaway 3. Huerta kicks out to Kai. Kai will step into a one from beyond the arc. That one's off the mark. Huerta rebounds, puts it back up and in. Good putback from Huerta. Good to see Sims is okay. She hit the floor in a heap with Landis. Solt over to Daisy. Daisy thought about a three, will take it back. Mead at the elbow. Mead gets it to Bergevin. Bergevin back to Solt. Solt to Bergevin to Daisy. Daisy with 7 on the shot clock. Jillian. Solt with 3 on the shot clock too. Solt has to take the jumper. She will. That one goes in and out. That was almost in. That's about as in as you can make it without actually making the basket. But it popped out. So we still have a 22-12 scoreline. Sunny Horta on the other end driving, putting up strong, missed. Rebound, Daisy. Solt gets the play from her coach. Ooh, looked like she traveled, no call. Bergevin back to Solt. Solt drives. Gets over to Mead with 7 on the shot clock. Mead for the three. No, that one banked in, banked out. Bank is not open on Saturdays. Wildcats transition up the floor. Missed layup from Capri Sims. Now the pace picks up. Solt driving in, up and in. Amelia Solt with the great basket. 22-14, Central Washington leads. It'll lead to a timeout from Randy Richardson Thornley and the Central Washington Wildcats. So Central leads 22-14. We'll be right back out of the timeout. Stay tuned. Welcome back here at Nicholson Arena in Ellensburg, Washington, on the campus of Central Washington. Central Washington leads Linfield 22-14 with 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Let's see what the Central Washington Wildcats draw up out of the timeout from head coach Richardson Thornley. That's not what you draw up. That's a turnover to Jordan Robertson, who checked in the game, one of the Robertson twins. Also checking in the game for Linfield is Kaylee Scow, number 22. They get it down low, and Landis finishes the layup. Coronado serving, hands it off to Huerta. Huerta with another handoff to Maida. All the handoffs, but Malia Smith gets open. Her three is off the mark. It's going to be a foul against Sims. Linfield will get the basketball. It's going to, that'll bring in a sub. Shelby Blodgett subs in for Sims. Sims gets her first personal. Solt gets it over. Solt driving, kicks it back. Roberts, Jordan Roberts. Had it taken away. Coronado hits the deck but gets it to Huerta. Great steal. Team effort from Central. Blodgett down low. Blodgett puts it up and would be fouled. That's going to be against Landis. Blodgett will go to the line.
Foul, number 32, Jillian Landis, her first personal foul.
Oh, she won't go to the line. Wow, I thought it was in the act of shooting. Just kidding. Apparently it was on the floor. Huerta puts it up and in. Wow. Sunny Huerta is a fantastic basketball player. If you haven't seen that yet, you haven't watched any games through the past 2 years, because, wow, she just creates well and her shot is on the mark. Great player to have for Central Washington. Solt in the corner. Dishes it off. That's Scow. Scow to Solt. Back into Landis. Bingo. That was a great cut from Landis to get free and a nice layup. 24-18, Central leads. Good pass into Blodgett. Blodgett will convert the layup. Solt to Scow, over to Mead. Mead swings it over to Landis. Back to Solt. Solt drives, a little floater, and it's good. Nice play from Amelia Solt. On the other end, Huerta puts it up and in. No one stopped her. Stats-wise, Central shooting 48% to Linfield 32 from the floor. Driving in is Jordan Roberts, putting it up and just skittered off the rim. Rebound, Central Washington. Huerta steps into a jumper. Why not give it to her? She's on fire. Sunny with 10 points so far in this one. If I'm Linfield, I just want anyone else to have the basketball at this point. Stepping into a jumper is Mead. No dice. Sunny with a behind the back dribble, a little bit too much, and that's going to be a turnover. Kaylee Scow corralled the turnover. Now it's Roberts. Roberts working on Huerta, puts it up, misses. Rebound Scow, they get it back out to Solt. Solt drives the baseline. Pass intended for Mead, tipped out of bounds. Linfield will maintain possession. Shout out to Linfield for their uniforms. We have cool uniforms too, but I love the purple. Purple just works. Capri Sims in the game for Central Washington. For Linfield, Ella Coblin checked in and has the ball. Scow over to Jordan Roberts. Landis. Janessa Iniguez for three. No. 3 minutes remaining in the half. Nice pass to Kai. Kai puts it up and will be fouled. It's going to be another one on Landis. It's not who you want getting fouls if you're Linfield. Great pass from Annalie Coronado to find Kai, and Kai went up for the strong finish through contact. Couldn't get it, but she will be rewarded with 2 shots from the free throw line. Peyton Bergevin in the game for Linfield as Kai converts the first free throw. Kai hits them both. Cats lead by 12. Bergevin gets it over to Iniguez. Iniguez is 17 in the shot clock. Nice little move, but it's poked away by who else? Sunny Huerta. Huerta to Coronado. Coronado thought about 3, but will drive and kick to Kai. And now the Central Washington Wildcats will slow it down. Kai got a switch and found Sims. Sims back out to Coronado. Coronado would have had it with 3 seconds in the key, called against Capri Sims. Linfield basketball. Logan Roberts in the game, the other Roberts twin. Coblin, handoff to Iniguez, swings it to Bergevin, over to Logan Roberts. Logan Roberts drives, puts it up, off the mark, but she gets her rebound, puts it up and in. foul on the floor.
Her second personal foul.
Sims picks up her second foul. That'll bring in Shelby Blodgett.
Shelby Blodgett.
Blodgett and Sims rotating in and out based on the foul situation. It'll be Ella Copeland to inbound the basketball for Linfield. Copeland tries to get to Peyton Bergevin, but it's taken away. Kai on the other end at the elbow. Looks like she's hunting a shot. She will take one. That one misses, but a great rebound from Blodgett. Blodgett gets the ball inside. Hard pass into Kai. Oh, Kai couldn't finish. Nice behind the head pass from Blodgett, but it didn't amount to anything. Copeland out. The three is good from Logan Roberts. 32-23, approaching a minute left in the second quarter. Sonny, the hot hand will stay. No, off the mark. Heat check for Sonny Huerta. Maybe, hopefully not. She's been on a roll. That's her first missed shot in a while. That's going to be a travel against Roberts. Logan Roberts, too many steps. Central Washington will get the basketball with exactly a minute left in the second quarter. Don't know if you can tell a difference on the video, but we got the arena floor refurbished. As you see Kai go up and in. She can't finish but the layup, but she will be rewarded with 2 shots at the free throw line. But the court got refinished, and it looks pristine. There's no extra markings or anything on the court anymore. If you can make it out to a game in person, you should. Nicholson Arena is a fun time as Kai buries the first to extend the Cats' lead back to 10. Misses the second. Rebound, Bergevin. Bergevin gets it to Copeland. Copeland drives, gets it to Roberts. Roberts over. Copeland with the floater. No good, too strong. Rebound, Blodgett. Blodgett turned it over. Up and in is Bergevin.
23, Peyton Bergevin for 2.
Bergevin cuts the deficit 8. Central Washington will lead, will hold the ball for the last shot. 10 seconds left. 9. Sonny has it. Sonny's pass off the mark. Intended for Kai. That one hit the bleachers. Unfortunate there. Kaylee Scow will inbound it for Linfield. Looks like all the spectators are okay. Copeland with 4 seconds. 3, 2, Copeland. The shot is off, but not in. Janessa Iniguez got it off, but it didn't go. So your score at the half, Central Washington 33, Linfield 25. Let's go over some halftime stats here, and then we'll take a break. Again, thank you for listening. I've been told the audio is spot on. Shout out Brendan Kramer. Shout out Mom. Shout out everyone who has helped me with that. And I'm very excited that it's working. So Sonny Huerta leads the Cats with 12 points. Capri Sims has 9. She had 6 points early. Annalie Coronado with 7. For Linfield, Mickey Vermeulen leads with 8. Jillian Lindis has 4, and Amelia Solt has 4. The Wildcats are shooting 46% from the floor to Linfield's 29 from the 3. Wildcats have only made 1. Linfield has made 3 from beyond the arc. Free throws, Cats are 4 of 5, and Linfield's 2 of 2. Rebounds, Wildcats lead 23-18. And let's look at turnovers. Cats have 8 to Linfield 7. Bench points, 16 for Central Washington, 9 for Linfield. So again, your score at the half is 33 Central Washington, 25 Linfield. Stay tuned for the second half after this. Welcome back here at Nicholson Arena. We're just about set to get started for the third quarter. We were at halftime. The score of the half, 33-25. Central Washington leads Linfield. Your leading scorers in the half were Sonny Huerta with 12 for the Cats and Mickey Vermeulen with 8 for Linfield. So if you're just now joining us, here's how the first half went. No one really scored in the first 5 minutes. And then Capri Sims checked into the game and made an immediate impact offensively down low. She had 6 straight points, great post moves. And then from there, Linfield got on a roll. Mickey Vermeulen put in a couple baskets for them. And then it was a Sonny Huerta show for about the rest of the half. Linfield was able to claw a couple answer threes in the final 2 minutes, but a lot of turnovers in that half. But to be exact on that and saying a lot. Looking for there, 15 turnovers in that first half. Not what you want to see if you're either of those head coaches. We'll see which team can clean up the turnovers. The bench points for Central, 16 of them helped the Central Washington Wildcats in that first half. 3-ball wasn't really there for Central. Linfield had 3 from beyond the arc. So we'll see. It is a 8-point lead for Central Washington going into this third quarter. Let's see, what has Eve Burke been doing? She had good minutes early on, but didn't do too much after that. Yeah, she has 2 points. Anna Daisy for Linfield has 4 points. Other scorers for the Cats. Shelby Blodgett has 2 points, and Asher Kai only has 3 points. Usually happens on a night like for Central Washington, you want both Kai and Huerta to be putting up the big numbers, but if one's putting up a lot, usually the other one is passing it off to her. So that's kind of where that stems from. Central Washington will start with the ball to start this third quarter. It'll be Blodgett to inbound it to Maida. Both teams went back with their starters for the second half. Inside, Sonny Huerta, her jumper off the mark. Blodgett's put back also off the mark. And Linfield pushes the pace. Burke for 3, got it.
Number 4, Eve Burke for 3.
Eve Burke starting Linfield off well with a triple. Kai. They're going to get a foul.
Offensive foul, number 5, Shelby Blodgett.
On Shelby Blodgett.
Personal foul.
That's her first personal. Linfield with a good start here. Another chance to chip into the lead, the deficit, rather. Vermeulen to Burke. Burke had it tipped away, but got the ball back. That's tipped out of bounds by Blodgett. Nope. Referees overruled each other. Central Washington gets the basketball. Head coach for Linfield, Casey Bunn Wilson, is not happy about that. Can Central get Kai going? Sonny's jumper was blocked by Vermeulen. Wow. Athletic play from Mickey Vermeulen. Now Janessa Iniguez gets it into Vermeulen, who will put it up and in. And just like that, Linfield is only down by 3. Huerta gets it back to Maida. Maida to Kai. Kai with 14 in the shot clock, serving. Gonna get another offensive foul.
Offensive foul, number 5,
Shelby Blodgett with another push-off. She'll go to the bench. Subbing in is Annalie Coronado and Capri Sims. No subs for Linfield. Coblin over to Vermeulen. Vermeulen to Burke. Burke kicks it out for the three. No. The three attempt from Zanessa Iniguez doesn't go, but the rebound on the air ball is Vermeulen, who puts it up and in. Linfield only trails by 1. It's 33-32 in favor of Central Washington. Central needs to respond. They've been held scoreless. And going up with it is Kai, but she'll be fouled by Landis. That'll be Landis' third foul.
Ella Copeland. Her second personal foul at the line, shooting two, number 21, Asher Kai.
Kai gets the first one to go. They got the foul on Ella Copeland, actually, so Landis stays at 2. Kai gets them both to go. Much needed baskets for Central Washington, 35-32. Can Linfield keep the hot start going? They get into Jillian Landis, but her pass is tipped away by Asher Kai. Into the hands of Coronado, who takes it up the floor. Kai hands it off to Sunny. Sunny takes a jumper off the mark. Ball up for grabs. Good rebound from Sunny. She now drives the baseline. Nice pass into Sims. Sims puts it up. Can't get it to go. Tipped out. Central gets another chance at it. They're up 35-32. Kai driving, putting it up. Too strong. Another offensive rebound. Sunny for the triple. Got it to go.
Number 10, Sunny Huerta.
Inability to get a defensive rebound there for Linfield really hurt them in the end, as Sunny was able to get the three. Turnovers also hurting Linfield. Another steal for Central Washington. Sunny gets it into Sims. Sims puts it up. It rolls on the rim. Sims tries to get it back. It's tipped out of bounds. Central Washington will keep the basketball. Maida gets it to Kai. Kai steps into a jumper and buries it.
Number 21, Asher Kai with the bucket.
After a slow start for Central Washington, they've regained their 8-point advantage. Burke swings it over to Coblin. Coblin inside, and a lucky slash heads-up play from Landis. Jillian Landis had that one was going out of bounds. She dove for it. Had it saved it, but had it hit off a Central defender. So Linfield keeps possession. They get into Vermeulen. Vermeulen going up strong and with the basket. Mickey Vermeulen is on fire this half for Linfield. Maida driving, kicks it to Kai. They're going to get a bump on Coblin. That's going to be her second. And that'll bring in Amelia Salt for Linfield. Coblin will go to the bench.
Coming in for the Wildcats, number 5, Shelby Blodgett. And number 10 for Linfield, Amelia Sold.
Shelby Blodgett in the game for Central Washington. Kai puts up a shot. Misses long. Rebound. Burke. Solt takes it. They get it over to Iniguez. Iniguez on the elbow. Iniguez into Landis. Landis with the size advantage. Landis puts it up. Misses. Rebound. Blodgett. Blodgett might not be in the score sheet, but she's had a fantastic game for Central Washington so far. Maida for the triple. Too strong. Rebound Coronado. Offensive rebounding has been a story in this second half. And that's up and in.
Number 21, Asher Kai.
Kai starting to heat up. Offensive rebounds in favor of Central Washington, 10-7. You think it would be more. They got a 3 alone on that one possession. Burke surveying. Gets into Vermeulen. Vermeulen loses it and will be fouled. We'll wait for the signal. Yep, it's Blodgett. Blodgett with a foul that'll bring in.
Number 5, Shelby Blodgett, her third personal foul.
They'll bring in Olivia Huntsinger after the media timeout. So Central Washington, after they struggled in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter, they've found their rhythm again, and they're up by 8. 8 seems to be the number for Central Washington. They're up 42-34. We'll take the timeout with them. Stay tuned. Welcome back here in Nicholson Arena where Central Washington leads Linfield 42-34. I was giving shout outs for the table crew earlier and I forgot one important piece. That's on me, but Jordan Vaughn is our shot clock operator. That's not an easy job, but he makes it look easy, so thank you, Jordan. Solt has it at the elbow. Gets a screen from Vermeulen, drives up, puts it up. And that'll be knocked out of bounds by Maida. 9 the shot clock for Linfield. Hard time getting it in. Ball on the floor and jump ball. Janessa Iniguez couldn't really do anything from that. Dooms from the start. But the possession arrow remains with Linfield. So they'll redo it. Good pass this time into Iniguez. Iniguez drives, puts it up off the mark. Rebound Maida. Maida to Coronado. They'll push the pace. Huerta misses the jumper. Solt. Back to Iniguez. Over to Landis. Burke has it with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Burke all the way did everything but make the layup. Maida back to Kai. Kai spin move. Kicked it out to Sonny for 3. Yes! Sonny buries it from beyond the arc. Iniguez drives, puts it up, and will be fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. The foul's going to be against Huerta, who gets up gingerly.
Number 10, Sunny Huerta. Her second personal foul. Subbing in for the Wildcats, number 14, Kiara Marsh, and number 13, Capri Sims.
Iniguez at the line. Coach Richardson Thornley will check in on Huerta, who seems to be walking it off as Iniguez misses the first. Iniguez is true on the second, cutting the deficit to 10. for Linfield. Thanks, Jacob. I appreciate it. Shout out Jacob. If you like any of our graphics, that's Jacob. He's the man. But now you see Kai with it. Kai swings in, puts it up, misses. Off the mark. Rebound, Sims. Rebounding will be the reason Central wins this game if the score stays, because their offensive rebounding is just giving them so many extra opportunities, and they've capitalized on it. Especially that one possession, they had 3 offensive rebounds in a row. It took the air out of Linfield when Linfield was on a hot start to this third quarter. 2:57 left, Central Washington leads 45-35. Coronado's pass off the mark, but a little lucky. Kira Marsh in the game for the Wildcats. Sims with 2 in the shot clock, has to put it up, doesn't hit anything. Oh, they're gonna get the foul before the shot clock. Much to the chagrin of head coach Casey Bunn Wilson. Landis picks up her 3rd personal. That'll bring in Peyton Bergevin for Linfield. Malia Smith comes in for Central Washington, as Sims will have a pair at the free throw line. Sims makes the first, the second one rattles out. Rebounded by Vermeulen. Vermeulen over to Mead. Mead gets a screen. Swings it back to Solt. Amelia Solt. Vermeulen orchestrating. Solt down low, double teamed. Long pass. Vermeulen will take the jumper and nail it. Wow. Mickey Vermeulen with 16 points in the game. If you're going off of averages, you would have thought Landis would put up 21 in this game, but for Linfield, it's looking like that option is Vermeulen. And for the Cats, Capri Sims adds to a great night here, afternoon I should say, with a layup. Cats lead by 11, 48-37. Approaching a minute and a half left in this third quarter. Nice drive and layup from Burke. Kai now has it at the elbow. Kai driving, puts it up. And that was just short. Rebound for Vermeulen. And we have a timeout called by Linfield's Casey Bunn Wilson. Bunn Wilson's in her 9th year with the Linfield Wildcats. Oh, let's go over quickly some stats. Again, the rebounds are big. That's what I'm going to look at the most, because offensive rebounds, extra possessions, everything. I'm telling you, that's a turning point in this game. 11-8 offensive rebounds in favor of Central Washington. They're out rebounding Linfield 32-26, and they're shooting 41% from the floor to Linfield's 35%. We'll take a quick, let's say 10 to 30 second break and be back with more action to close out the third quarter. Thank you and stay tuned. And welcome back here in Nicholson Arena, where Central Washington leads Linfield 48-39. If you like basketball and you want more of it, Central Washington men's team plays Cal State San Marcos tomorrow afternoon at home. It's a 4 p.m. tip-off. It's $1 night in Nicholson. Select concessions are only $1. Brought to you by Central Washington's Dining Services. So big thank you to them. Huerta. Sorry, Kai almost with the steal. And she'll get it via the jump ball. Great play, great jump on the play from Asher Kai. 48-39, under a minute left in this third quarter. You see Annalie Coronado with it at the elbow. Sims driving in, nice pass, up and in, and Olivia Hunsinger. Scratch that, Kira Marsh with the basket. That was a great cut by Marsh and a nice find for the layup. Now on the other end, you see Salt. Salt puts it up acrobatically. That one doesn't go. Rebound, Sims. Kai. No good, but she'll be rewarded with 2 at the line. She's fouled.
Block number 21, Madison Barter. Her first personal foul. At the line, shooting 2, number 21, Asher Kai.
Kai shoots 2. Fouls on Madison Barter. Her first time checking the game for Linfield. So with 5 seconds left in this third quarter, what's the 5-second play for Linfield as Kai makes them both? Can somebody get open? They just need to get the ball in to start. Salt does. Salt stepped out with a second. 1.9 remaining. That's just enough time for head coach Randy Richardson Thornley to call something up here. Coronado will inbound it with 1.9. And 5-second violation. That's not what you wanted. Gives it right back to Linfield. This might be a lot of random action to get to the end of this third quarter. It is Barter to inbound it. Barter gets it. The heave from Meade. No good. Would have had to bounce it in. So after 3 quarters, Central Washington leads 52-39. At the start of that third quarter, I wouldn't tell you the lead would be at 13, but Central Washington picked it up throughout the third quarter, and they're up by 13. So 52-39. Stay tuned on the other end for the fourth and final quarter of this one. Stay tuned. Welcome back here at Nicholson Arena for the fourth quarter. I'm Jonathan Hudson. Glad to bring you the possible final quarter of this one. Overtime's always a possibility. Meade swings it over to Bergevin. Bergevin back to Burke. Burke to Salt. Salt wide open for 3. That one rims in and out. And it's off of Asher Kai. Linfield will maintain possession. Head coach Randy Richardson Thornley begs the Cats to get a stop. Meade to Burke. Solt drives in, lost the ball, but it'll go off of Central. Linfield will keep possession with 8 on the shot clock. Bergevin to Burke. Burke to Solt. Solt with 3 on the shot clock will take the triple. She got it. Wow. Drained it from the elbow. Solt gets the deficit back to 10. Made it into Sims. Sims on the baseline. Sims in traffic, kicks it back out to Huerta. Smith. Smith over to Kai. Kai. Spin move, puts it up and in. Fancy move and a good bucket. Solt. And they're going to get an offensive foul on Bergevin.
Offensive foul, number 23, Peyton Bergevin. Her first personal foul.
Maida pushes it in to Kai. Kai, turn around, up and in. Asher Kai starting to find her rhythm as she usually does. She's at 13. We talked about she was only at 3 after the halftime, and she added 10. She's found her way in the second half. Jumper from Meade is off the mark. Foul down low. Linfield will maintain possession. Mickey Vermeulen checks in for Madison Barter. We'll check the fouls here. And we got a timeout from head coach Richardson Thornley. Curious why Vermeulen wasn't in the game to start the fourth, but maybe she just needed a breather. She has no fouls. Foul count for Linfield. Janessa Iniguez has 2. Jillian Landis with 3. Eve Burke with 1. And Ella Coblin with 3. So Landis and Coblin have to be kind of careful here with 8 minutes to play. 8:19 to be exact. Central Washington foul situation. Only one in trouble is Shelby Blodgett with 3, as well as Sims with 3, but Sims still on the floor. Sonny has 2 fouls. Puerto with 18 points. Kai now has 15. And Sims has 12. For Linfield, Vermeulen with 16, but after that, the production drops off to 7. That's courtesy of Burke and Solt. They need something to happen here if they want to come back. This is the time for Linfield. If you're Central, you just want to keep doing what you're doing. Solt gets into Vermeulen, who puts it right up and in. After a timeout, that's to drive Randy Richardson Thornley crazy. Call a timeout, set your defense, and have an easy layup like that by Vermeulen. That's tough. But the 3 in the other end from Smith doesn't go. Rebound, Solt. Amelia Solt takes it past half court. Logan Roberts lost it out of bounds. Well, Central Washington will get the basketball. Maida picks up her dribble in the corner, swings it back out to Kai. Kai to Huerta. Huerta thought about a jumper, but will instead get to Sims, who fought for possession. Got it. Smith for the triple in and out. Coronado, for the triple in and out, but the putback from Capri Sims is good. Oh, nice steal. Capri Sims will finish a nice layup. 4 straight points for Capri Sims. Cats are up 60-44. Logan Roberts gets it back to Bergevin. Bergevin, the handoff to Solt. Solt back to Bergevin. Back to Salt for three. Got it to go.
Number 10, Amelia Salt for 3.
Coronado at the top of the key. Smith's pass is deflected by Vermeulen, who will take it. Vermeulen puts it up, off the mark, gets her own rebound. And wisely dribbles it out to reset it. Salt. Roberts for three. No. Hits the glass, but that's it. A lot of subs checking in for both teams at the next dead ball. The jumper from Kai is off the mark. Rebounded by Salt. Nice steal from Annalie Coronado. Will she take it coast to coast? No, Vermeulen fought for the ball and will get it back. Vermeulen over to Logan Roberts. Logan Roberts drives through two people, puts it up, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. Logan Roberts.
Logan Roberts for 2.
With a great effort play there. Stuck with the play, got her own rebound, and finished the layup. Wildcat timeout will bring in subs. We'll make sure to get those after the timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. Central Washington is up by 11, 60-49 with 5:07 left in this final quarter. Stay tuned. Welcome back here at Nicholson Arena, where Central Washington is up by 11, 60-49 with 5:07 left in this fourth quarter. Checking into the game for Central Washington is Brindley Hagemeyer. Her pass off the mark, corralled by Vermeulen. Mickey Vermeulen dribbles past half court, swings it back over to Ella Copeland, who's now in the game. Started, but she has 3 fouls, so Copeland has to be careful. Also, Landis with three fouls, but she'll finish the layup there. The lead is back to single digits for Central Washington. They're only up by 9. Coronado at the elbow. Coronado gets a screen from Blodgett for the 3, straight away, missed. Long one, rebounded by Roberts. Logan Roberts with the rebound. Now Linfield will push the pace. Landis at the top of the key. Swings it over. Quinn in the game as well, and that's another great basket from Landis. Nice pass from Laurel Quinn, who's in the game for the for Linfield. The 3 on the other end is off the mark. That was Amelia Smith. I feel like that shot was a little too early in the shot clock. Was wide open, but that's one we usually see Amelia Smith make those. Unfortunately tonight they haven't fell yet. Smith has it at the elbow. Gets it to Coronado. Coronado driving straight to the basket, up and in. Strong drive.
Coronado with the bucket.
Copeland gets a screen from Vermeulen, puts it up, blocked away. Nice block from Kira Marsh. And it's going to be out of bounds to Linfield. Tough play there for Malia Smith to get the ball.
Central, number 21, Asher Kai, and number 10, Sunny Huerta. And subbing in for Linfield, number 10, Amanda
Asher Kai and Sunny Huerta back in the game after a quick breather. Amelia Solt also in the game for Linfield, as well as Anna Daisy. Easy layup there for Mickey Vermeulen. Great pass from Quinn. Daisy back in the game for Linfield. Jumper from Huerta, got to go. Makes it look so effortless on that baseline. The pass almost intercepted by Marsh, but Coblin gets to it. Coblin back to Vermeulen. Vermeulen to Coblin. Coblin thought about a shot, instead will drive, and she'll be fouled by Kira Marsh.
Foul number 14, Kiera Marsh, her first personal. Subbing in for Central, number 22, Tori Maida.
Leah Smith subs out. Tori made it in the game for Central Washington. The inbounds pass to Quinn is successful. Quinn drives, nobody there, puts it up, just misses. That one will be tapped out, but Vermeulen will corral it. Quinn thought about a shot, instead wisely get it in to Landis. Landis puts it up just off the mark. Landis gets it back, puts it up, and it's fouled. Wow, nice effort play from Jillian Landis, and she'll go to the line for two. Fourth foul on Blodgett, she'll check out. Sims back in the game for Central Washington.
Number 13, Capri Sims.
That free throw cuts it to 8. I think the main enemy at this point in the game is the clock for Linfield. Makes them both 64-57 Central leads. They need a bucket here to stave off the comeback. Huerta, will she do it? Of course she will. Swooshes that one home from the elbow. Coblin to Vermeulen. Vermeulen's been a little quiet in the past 3 minutes for Linfield. The three from Quinn doesn't go, rattles out. Long pass over to Marsh. Marsh, her pass off the mark, out of bounds. Approaching a minute left in this one. The clock is definitely not on the side of Linfield. They need a Reggie Miller-esque miracle here now. Quinn trying to do it. That three just doesn't go. That's so close. She's been very close on the three-pointer twice. They're going to get a foul against Landis. Landis will go to the bench with 4 fouls. Jaden Harrell checks into the game for Linfield. .54 seconds left. A basket would ensure the victory. Almost ensure the victory. You can never ensure the victory until the clock hits 0. But we have Sunny. Nifty move to the inside. Will put up the easy jumper and in. Huerta with the basket. Vermeulen straightaway triple. Couldn't get it to go. Made it now with under 30 seconds left. They get it to Huerta. We'll see if Linfield fouls. It doesn't look like they will. So Central Washington will dribble out this victory. They win 68-57. Fantastic performance from Capri Sims and Sunny Huerta, as well as Asher Kai. The whole team had a great game. That is a good win for Central Washington. 68 Linfield 57. Let's just dive into post-game stats here. Again, thoughts, offensive rebounding. I know it was just one possession, but Linfield came out in the third quarter with a lot of momentum, got 6 straight points, seemed like they had everything going. And then Central Washington had one possession in the offensive end where they got 3 straight offensive rebounds and then hit a 3. And that kind of took the wind out of the sails of Linfield going forward. Let's check out the stats here. Final statistics.
Fans, thank you for attending today's contest and supporting the Wildcat basketball teams throughout the season.
Maybe, maybe not.
You can stay up to date with all Wildcat
When you refresh
news,
the
visit
statistics and don't get stats, that's,
www.wildcatsports.com.
yeah. Well, Sidearm Sports is down, folks. That's unfortunate for the stats part of this. Sonny ended up with 24 points. Kai had 18. And that's all I can read from our regular scoreboard. But again, great game for Central Washington. Good win. It wasn't pretty, but they got the job done. And Linfield, shout out to them. They came into a hard road game and they gave the Cats everything they could. So that'll be it for me here in Ellensburg, Washington. 68-57, Central Washington beats Linfield for a home victory. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. For everyone on my crew, I'm Jonathan Hudson. Have a good rest of your night.